instructors, how's it going? All right, so it is, man, I don't have my watch on. I think today's July 3rd, okay? So I wanted to share with you some new things happening. I know on the YouTube channel, I did the I'm Back video, which I recorded in January, and I just now posted it in June. And then I have some lesson recordings, or recordings of some lessons that I did last semester, the first semester and the second semester, that I had not posted and were on my school computer, and just now I'm posting those. I did change the YouTube name. It used to be Montserrat Ramirez RMRZ, but I changed it to the Cosmetology Closet. It's a new business that it's a business I started. I've always wanted to do it, and so finally I was like, okay, let's get this done. Let's put it out there. And I'm working on a cosmetology planner for cosmetology instructors, so I'll be putting that out soon. And not gonna, like, it's not some explosive like bam bam, here are all these products, here's all this. No, it's just a couple things here or there, and just gonna take my time with it. But that is why I changed the YouTube channel name to the Cosmetology Closet. And then I changed the colors, so next school year, so in at school, are the designer of when they built the building chose purple for our department, and so we have purple. At the beginning, when we first moved in, I did a lot of purples, and then I changed it to the black and white stripe with the gold and then accent of pink, which I still love. I still have in my room here at home. I have that. Although pink is not my favorite color, I do use it. The peonies, I love pink peonies, and so I have that here. And at school, this year I want to kind of revamp the channel, the channel too, but revamp the program. I want the students to look more like cosmetology students, as far as like their uniform, how they work, how they present themselves, the activities, the lessons, the salon days. Like, I just want to kind of, it's time, 7-year itch, that was a couple years back, but I think it's time to kind of revamp it a little bit, freshen it up. You can't get stagnant, right? You gotta stay fresh. I know when I worked at Murphy's Retreat Salon and Spa, Lynn Murphy, the owner, she always did that. She always refreshed the salon because she always wanted to stay nice and current and up to date, and she didn't like when white things turned, they turned yellow, and she'd always replace things and move things around. The salon was never done because she always changed it, and I loved it because when repeat clients came in all the time, they would say, "Ooh, look, that's new. Oh, what's new this time? And oh, look, she did this, and oh, and that's different, and so it kind of." And that's cosmetology, right? We do our hair different every season or once a year or whatnot, because we want different, we want change, we want, up to date, fresh. And so same thing with the salon, same thing with, school, right? With programs, I think that should be it. I think it's important, to stay fresh, to stay relevant, to stay up to date, and to not get stagnant and stuck in our ways and stale. We get stale sometimes, and that's okay if that happens. It happens to all of us, but we need to realize when we get to that point and be like, okay, let's go. Kind of like the closet, right? Earlier today I was cleaning out the closet, and so I was like, okay, out. If I haven't used it, worn it, doesn't fit anymore, with my new mom bod, nothing. I used to be a 00, and now I'm a 4, 6. Sometimes depends on the brand. I squeeze into a 4. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm 6. But so like I can't fit into the zeros anymore. Like, it's gotta go, right? When I try to squeeze into it, I don't feel good anymore. Like my little rolls are just coming out. And so same thing with cosmetology as an instructor in your classroom, in your labs. Like, when it just kind of like blah, it doesn't excite you anymore, it's time. It's time to kind of shake it up a bit and make it better. And so that's what's going on with the channel. And so I said all that to say that purple, I'm going back to the purple. So the scrubs, we're introducing white and purple. White because aesthetics, I want them to have that white, and then purple, just an added splash of color. So we're introducing those colors, and so now I'm focusing more on the aesthetics in the nails. And so I want it to be, my classroom to be more spa-like, and so I'm pulling the black and white stripe to the side, and I am going to be doing golds as accent, a little tad of gray, because we have gray in our floors, and then we have the purples, right? And different variation shades of purples, and throw in a little bit of pink or maroon kind of in there just a little bit. So with that, I added that to the YouTube channel, just kind of all make it cohesive. Okay, so with that, that's that change. I wanted to share with you, if you are a new cosmetology instructor, fabulous, welcome to our world. If you are a seasoned instructor, welcome back. Here comes a brand new fresh school year. I'm going to be recording. A lot of instructors ask, how do you do it? How do you plan? How do you prep? When do you prep? When do you start? What do you do to get your room ready or to get yourself ready? And so I thought, okay, well, let's go ahead and start from the beginning, and I'm going to take you along with me. Okay, so I had recorded a video and I was going to post it, and I edited it, but then I really wasn't happy with the planner. Let me actually grab it really quick. Have it here. You know, my room is a hot mess. I had gone to the store, snuck out with my son, who was taking a nap one day, which he's doing that right now, so I gotta hurry. But I snuck out and I went to go find a planner because, all right, so when school lets out, the first week of June, school lets out in May, right? The first week of June, everything, like the syllabus, the welcome packets, we have already seen the welcome packet video, all of that gets done, assigned, turned in, supplies turned in from the incoming students, the incoming 9th grade students or 8th grade coming in as 9th graders. They get everything done and turned in and submitted. Permit, you know, if they don't have money, a social, I mail those in. I register them into TDLR, get them plugged into the system, everything of the sort. That by June 1st. Okay, I order the kits, I order supplies, I order all of that. So June, okay, is the month where, okay, let me be honest with you. 5 years ago, I think now, maybe 4 years ago, I went to Hawaii for 2 months in the summer. I was hired to help open a cosmetology school there, so we went to live there for the summer. That was the first summer that I did not touch or get to do any of my cosmetology planning for my school, my lessons, my program, our program at my school, because I was working on their stuff and I just really didn't have the time. Plus I'm in Hawaii, you know, like who wants to be working? But so previous to that, I had summers, but I didn't stop working in the summer. Like I still did everything like I planned, and I revamped, and I came up with, you know, new lessons, and I took classes and all of that other stuff in the summer. So I really didn't have summer. And then so that summer I didn't do much. The summer I went to Europe, I really didn't do a lot either. And then the summer between there, I loved it so much. I was like, I'm not touching anything. And so I really hadn't done a lot within those summers. And then I had COVID and I had the baby and, you know, whatever. But prior to, and I'm doing this year, is the prep. And when I say I didn't touch, is I still would do a little bit, but I didn't do as concentrated as I normally would have, right? But this year I'm getting back to that. So I would get everything done in prep everything May, June, and have all those orders and student files and folders and everything ready to go. Okay, so all the registration stuff ready to go, done. In June, the month of June, yes, now I take my son to the splash pad and we go, you know, for ice cream and we do all that kind of stuff. But in the month of June is my learning month, okay? That's the month that I look at social media, I look at websites, I look at There's online newspapers, right? There's different articles. I look at YouTube. I go to, now I don't go to classes, but I used to go to classes in the summer. Like Arch McCall that has classes on Monday, those kinds of things. And so June was my month to educate myself on what's new, what's out there, what's different, what supplies are out there that I don't have in my classroom or my teacher toolbox that I am exposing my students to. What didn't work last year that I need to fix for next year, and I find those solutions, and I'm like in the thinking process. I collect pictures and I write down ideas, and hey Siri, write this note down, and I do all of that in June, the whole month of June. If you see me sitting there on the phone, I'm not like, sometimes I am, but I'm not scrolling through Instagram, like whatever. I'm scrolling through it looking for new techniques, new products, new tools, what's new, right? So that's June. And then in July 1st, that's go time. That is when I start, like, my teacher thinking turns on. I get started. So I had snuck out the other day when my son was taking a nap to go find me a calendar, a planner, a new planner. You guys know I love the Happy Planner, because I have this the hole puncher that I can hole punch a regular note sheet of paper, computer paper, and I can insert pages in here as needed or necessary. I can buy the insert pages and put them in here for my notes and rip them out, and I love the Happy Planner, okay? Not a paid whatever, this is just, it's what I like. People like different things, and if whatever planner you like, that works perfect. So I needed to go find my planner because I had this idea of doing this kind of video of taking you from the beginning to the start of the year and through the year. And so I went to a few different stores and I couldn't find the planner I wanted. I wanted something purplish, and then I went to Mardell's and Hobby Lobby and Michael's and all of them, and I just could not find what I wanted. And of course, the Happy Planner doesn't put out their fall the teacher calendars until like end of July. So this is still June, right, when I went. And so I found this one, right? I love what it says. Teach, I can't read backwards. Mentor, instruct, influence, inspire. I love that. And it's pink. I mean, okay, I can work with it. The inside's got like these peach, I don't love it, but, and then on the book here, it just says science, history, math. I don't love it. I don't love it. But what I saw, and I was like, I needed to get started with it because it was the last week of June when I went. I was like, I'll put a sticker on it. I'll figure something else out. But I bought it, right? I just needed it for the inside. The cover, I can always transfer my old cover onto this, because you can pull this off and then put that back in. Sorry, my phone's going off. But then I got started, and I'm like, man, how come they don't have stuff out there? Like, and so then I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make a planner. Like, I've always had this in my iPad. I had this thing where I have, the design, the idea, and then I pulled it out. I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's get this done. Okay, so I did, and I'm working on it, and I hopefully will have it done by this weekend. So I will share that with you guys when it's ready to go. So, planner. I have my planner, and I will make a video of how I go through my planner from last school year and put it into the new planner. I'll put it in once I have my planner done, so that way you guys can see the process of that. But today what I wanted to do is I wanted to share with you the finds that I have found, I've purchased throughout the month of June. And so those are the things that I'll be taking into the classroom. So let's get started and show you what I got. Okay, my microphone was not plugged in, and y'all, I took my son on a walk in the stroller to see if he'd go down for a nap, and it was either spend an hour fixing myself and have just a little bit of time to record this video, or let's just get it done. So we're just gonna get it done. All right, so here are some of my favorites. I always collect. I literally have a box underneath my table here. Should I show you so you see I'm not lying? There's a box down here. Where is it? Let me see. The camera won't reach. Hang on. See the box down there? Okay. That's where I collect, y'all. My room is a hot mess, but that is where I collect the different tools and supplies for the school year. And when I find something, now I'm not in focus. When I find something, hello, there we go. Okay, when I find something at the store, I grab it, I buy it, and I put it in a box. And then later, I pull everything out. Feels like Christmas, have all the stuff that I randomly have collected. Sometimes I start that in May if I see things for the following school year, and I just won't open it till, July when I'm getting everything ready. And it really does feel like Christmas. I'm not promoting any particular brand or product, or this is just what works for me, and this is what I do. So I'm just sharing with you how I prep for the school year from the start. Okay. So, and I'm a little bit OCD and crazy. So judge all you want. It's okay. I don't mind. Okay. I totally I own it. Okay. So I have the students purchase their classroom supply lists, and I put, for example, pencils and pens. They don't really use pencils. I didn't ask for pencils this time, but they use mechanical pencils. Pens, okay, markers, things of this sort. When we do notes, right, they have to highlight, they color, things of that. So I tell them, go to the dollar store. Don't buy super expensive things. Not worth it. So I tell them, go to the dollar store. And then they go in, they bring their supplies, and then I open everything. I put everything in a bucket. It's like it's a rolly cart. It has drawers. And I dump everything in there until it's full. And then anything extra, I put it in a separate bin. And then like in January, when I kind of revamp a little bit, restock, or as we need to, I take from the unused pile and restock the drawers, okay? Sometimes we need, 16, red, black, and green markers. Then I go to that pile and I take out from there if I need a specific color, okay? Excuse me, but what I do is they have their own supplies. And then on my desk, I have my supplies. I don't like to grab their things because they don't always wash their hands. And then it's not always, sometimes they leave the cap off or they chew on the pen, or, and then, so that's their supplies. Anytime they need something, they grab it. And then my supplies on my desk, I tell them, my desk is off limits. Do not ask for a pen or a pencil. You have a whole bucket, a whole bin of yours. Go get it. Do not take anything off of my desk. Period. I am like, oh my gosh, that is like such a pet peeve in the classroom for me when they touch my stuff. I know it's crazy. But look, I spend personal money on my things. When I need it, I want it to be there. I don't want, where's this? And I don't want, who stole? I hate that. So they have their own stuff. Get it from there. I have my own stuff. But I like the stuff that they have. So a lot of the stuff is the same. I just keep it on my desk. Okay? Okay, so we will start off with, I go through sticky notes like crazy. So I know this is crazy. I tried to find purple sticky notes and I couldn't find a lot of them. And that's okay. Okay, let me do one file at a time. Okay, so I'll go to like the grocery store and I'll grab like so these are the colors of sticky notes that I have. I got the little cube and the big ones. These, I believe I got at Walmart. And then these, I believe I got at H-E-B. Oh my gosh, it's falling apart. Okay, and so then I've got these. And so these are the colors, right? I sometimes use these sticky notes for lessons. Sometimes for like team building activities or icebreakers. Sometimes I have the students write questions on sticky notes and put them up on a poster or the wall or on the desk or exchangers. Sometimes I make them put their name on the sticky note and stick it in their notebook, so that way I know whose notebook I'm grading, because they don't always put their name on their notebooks. but a lot of the time, most of the time, I use sticky notes for me, notes and to-dos and for the substitute and things. I go probably through a pad a week. I'm not lying. I know I have an issue. I have a problem. But those are the sticky notes. So I went ahead and stocked up for the school year. I know it's a lot and it's a little bit much, but then I found this purple ruler. It's like a metallic ruler. Found that. That's cute. So that's new. Highlighters. I like these highlighters because they're nice and thick. I don't know why, but for a highlighter specifically, they didn't have these in purple. But I like the circumference of it to be thick. I don't know. I feel like when you're highlighting something, like it's powerful, and I don't like the skinny highlighters. I don't know why. I feel like I'm highlighting. Look at this. Read this. And so I have thick, and I took them out because my son was playing with all my stuff. So a lot of my stuff is already open. I found these purple scissors. I don't love the bright purple, dark purple. I wanted more pastel, but if I find pastel, I'll take those. But I'm sending you scissors, and then pens and markers. Okay, so something new I'm gonna do this year. Y'all call me a little bit OCD. Okay, so my colors, like I said, are purples, different shades of purples, pinks, maroons, golds, a little bit gray. Okay, so I went through about a bunch of pens and markers and stuff, and then I pulled all of, is it gonna focus? There it goes. I pulled all of those colors. I just don't have any golds. I couldn't find any golds when I remembered. So I need to add gold to this, but these are all of those colors. So I'm going to find a really nice cup, like a mug or something. I'm going to put these in there. So these are the colors I'm going to use this school year. I know it's silly, but look, if you're going to like plan and write and make notes and grade and everything, might as well be cute with it, right? So those are my colors. I know some of you guys are like, she's crazy. Yeah, I am. Judge all you want. Okay, so those markers, they're just, these I got at, oh my goodness. Let me just, Five Below, Target, Walmart, HEB, man, I forget all the, but let me tell you all my favorite. My favorite pens. Got pencils too. My favorite pens, and I had 2 packs, but I've already used these, are these. They write, is it going to focus? Ink Joy. Oh my gosh, the Paper Mate. Y'all, these are the 0.7 mm gel pens. They're medium point. They write so nicely. Oh my gosh, they are my favorite. And they got 2 little hearts on there. It's not going to focus. And they're so cute. And of course, the purple one. I wish they had just like purple or like warm colors or cool colors, but anyway, so I got those. And then of course Crayola markers, because whenever, now okay, I don't want to be too crazy. This bundle I'm gonna use, right? This will be at my desk. But when I do notes, you guys know I do the journals. Like I have like permanent marker pens. I got these at Walmart, I believe. Permanent markers, if I need them, I have all the other colors, right? If I need to write or whatever, if I run out of the purple pencil, I have the other colors. And of course, when I take notes, I've got all of the color markers. But I just pulled those shades, those colors to put in on my desk, so I want my desk to look cute. Is that bad? I know, we're cosmetologists, it's gotta look cute. So I have all of that. I love, and they haven't put it out yet, but when stores put out their back to school supplies, I know, and it's weird, y'all, I'm weird, okay. I like to get, now these are not crayons, but I love the smell of crayons. So when I go to the store, it doesn't matter what store, it doesn't matter where. Y'all don't call security on me, but if you see me in the store, that's what I'm doing. I'm walking by, I make sure no one's looking, and I open the box of crayons, and then I smell it. Crayons smell so good to me. And this is why, because whenever we were little, when I was little, we didn't have a lot of money, but the one time that we got to choose what we wanted at the store was for school supplies. And so y'all remember those little boxes and the pencil boxes, but they were out of cardboard and it just had a little flip top. I loved Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and pink and glitter, and so I remember I would buy my supplies and organize it in my little box, and then whenever I would open it, it would smell like crayons, right? Because little crayon, it would smell like crayons. Little box of crayons was in there, and so I guess that's why I love the smell of crayons. And so it's funny because my students gift me crayons, and I love it. I love crayons, so I love the smell. So I stiff crayons. Only during the back to school time, not like randomly I'm at HEB sniffing crayons on a Sunday morning or something. It's just during that time of year when all the school supplies are out. It just brings back good memories. And then this, I got me a legit awesome hot tool. We're going to be working on I'm going to change up the way I did the salon build lesson. And so the hot glue gun that I had broke. And so I was looking at some of the reviews and I saw this one and it looked really good. The Art Skills brand. And I got it at, this one I got at Michael's. Michael's? No. What's that other one? It's the Michael's. No, it's not Michael's. It's the Joann's fabric. And so I like it because it comes with a little mat, which I always need because, you need to not burn stuff. It comes with glue. It's the thicker glue, though, which we do have. And I bought it because it is a thicker glue, and at school I have the really long glue sticks, and so it works out really good. I'm not going to say it was cheap, but I think that it's going to work for what I need it to. And then I also, look what I bought. Play-Doh. It's pink and white. So the Play-Doh that I had, I got to practice on my 3D and 4D flowers, the petals. I saw this video of a new type of petal. So I got to practice, and this is a two-tone. So I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, this would be really cool. So this was at the dollar store. I found it and I got it. So I'm gonna practice doing some 3D, 4D petals. And then on Facebook, and shout out to, was it Heather? I think it was Heather. I'm sorry if it's not, I forget. But I saw it randomly scrolling one day and she said something about these. And that infection control, to teach infection control. And so this could be like a tool, like a learning tool, right? A visual. What kind of bacteria is that? And then what is this? Not the flagella, right? It's the cilia. Oh, and then I love, my son loved it. And then I found this other one. Let me get it out. Wait, y'all, let me use my scissors. Make sure I don't cut it. And then look at this one. Well, I don't know because it's got the little but look. I love it. Anyway, I've got to figure this out. If this one will actually, I'm going to have to cut the little legs on it. I don't know. I have to see because I don't know if this particular bacteria has a cilia like that. But anyway, I've got to do a little research on it. But I love that. It's a good visual and it's fun. Toss it to the kids, let them play with it. And so shout out to that instructor, and I am sorry if I don't remember exactly who that was. I want to say it was Heather. I can't remember, or Kim, it might have been Kim. I don't remember, I'm sorry, but you know who you are. You're amazing. Thank you for that idea. I got this at Dollar Tree. They had a lot. All right, so that is what I have. That's what I wanted to share with you as far as school supplies. Now, where did I put the journal? The binder, the calendar. I do have my planner that's coming out, so I will do a video on how I prep my calendar, putting the stickers on, and then looking at last year's calendar, and then starting the calendar for next year, scheduling, and then from there do the year at a glance, go through the teaks, do the year at a glance, and then from there start like the lessons, like how to do your lessons, how to build them, how to do that. And so that was awesome. So super excited. What else? And that's it. So that's, I don't want to make this video too long, so that is what I have got so far. And I had to make this video because I had this here in a little box on the floor, and I needed to like put it away, but I didn't want to because I need to make the video, and my son comes in here and he like throws everything around the floor, so I just needed to get this out of the way. On the next video, I'll do I'll show you guys what little knickknacks I have found for demos and class and lessons and things of the sort. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get a notification anytime there's a new video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.